Today, we are going to go over the best D rates of 2026. And as rates are going down, CDs are becoming very popular in a sense because they help you lock a certain interest rate for a certain period of time. We're going to talk about what a CD actually is, when it makes sense for you to open one, and how taxes work on it. And I'm going to show you the three best options available right now that I've identified based on our partners at money.com. And by the end of this video, if you're ready to open one, I've already done some homework for you, and I'm going to leave a few links in the description where you can go and sign up for these tools. All right. Now, with that being said, let's start from the top and understanding what a CD actually is. And it's a fancy name. It's a very simple concept. So think of it like this. This is a certificate of deposit that where you walk into a bank and say, "Hey guys, I'm here to give you this much money for the next year." And the bank is going to turn around and say, "Okay, cool. We're going to give you a guaranteed rate." This is the keyword right here. Guaranteed rate for the time that I'm going to have your money. And that's literally it. It's not like you're putting your money in the stock market. You know what's in charts. There's no stress around it. Your money just grows over time at a locked rate. Now, when I actually worked at a bank some time ago, this is one of the tools the customers would ask about. And now I know why. They're good tools to lock interest rates. And it's one of the simplest, safest financial tools out there, especially as rates have started to drop. Okay, so now let's look at how this actually works in real life. Because some banks literally let you start with $1. Others, you need 500 or 1,000. We're going to get to these details here in a second. And then you pick the term. This is just how long you're agreeing to leave money in the bank. It could be 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 5 years. You are going to choose the length of time. And during the whole time, you earn a fixed interest rate. Now, that means that your rate doesn't change. It doesn't go up. It doesn't go down. Whatever rate they promise you on day one, that's what you get. Now, keep in mind also, this is not like an account where you can deposit money or take money out either. So whatever you have there, it gets locked. Now, when the term ends, you get everything back plus your interest, and it's very clean. Now, here's something worth knowing. Generally speaking, the longer you agree to leave your money in, the higher the rate they'll give you, the bank that is. So it makes sense because they're getting more time with your money. And that means also at the end of the day, more money for the bank. Okay, so here's what you need to pay attention to right now, because CDs are not for every single dollar that you own. It would be a huge mistake to put all your hard earned money right away into a CD. And I'm going to tell you why. Now, CDs are specific tools for specific situations. If you already have cash sitting in a savings account that you know you're not going to touch for the next at least six months, 6 to 12 months is a good range, but at least 6 months, that's going to be your first green light. Or maybe you're saving for something specific. Perhaps it is a down payment on a house, a car, a vacation that you've been putting off. A CD is a really good tool for that. You know your money is coming back, you know the date, and it's earning more than a regular savings account the whole time. Or maybe the market has been stressing you out lately and you just want something with zero risk. Also, totally valid. CDs don't care what the stock market does. And one important one here is that if you already have your emergency fund covered somewhere else, that cash you don't need, you can definitely put it to work in a CD. Now, knowing when to use a CD is just as important as when not to use a CD. Because here's the thing, one thing I learned about life is that it's not just about knowing what to do to achieve a certain outcome. It's also important to know what not to do in certain situations. And now, the first thing you need to take into account is your emergency fund. Do not lock your emergency fund in a standard CD. If something happens and you need that money, you are going to pay a penalty to get it out early, and that's going to defeat the whole purpose. If you're going to need that money in 3 months, I would personally use a high yield savings account instead. And third, if you're carrying high interest debt right now, like a credit card at 20%, just pay that off first. No CD rate is going to beat what you're losing to interest on that credit card debt. So get that handled, then come back to CDs. Now, with that being said, now that we know when to use them, when not to use them, now let's talk about one more thing you need to know. All right, so this is going to be one of those things that sound more complicated than it is. So let me just make it super clear here. There are two types of CDs. There's a standard CD that gives you a higher rate, but if you pull your money out before the term ends, you have to pay a penalty. That's just the way it works. There's no free lunch. Usually it's a few months of interest, and it's not really the end of the world, but still, it's kind of annoying. Now, there's also this thing called that, something that I've been kind of learning over the last couple of years at this point, no penalty CDs. And it gives you a slightly lower rate, but you can take your money out early with zero cost. So which one should you pick? I want you to ask yourself one question. Is there any chance, any at all, that you might need this money before the term is up? If the answer is yes, I would choose a no penalty. If you are absolutely sure that you won't touch it, and I mean sure, then I would just lock it in a higher rate with the standard CD. With that being said, you're probably thinking, how do I actually know if a CD is worth opening? There are really three things that you need to know in order to identify whether or not a CD is a good option for you specifically. Number one is that APY competitive. Right now, anything above 3.5% is solid. Remember that it's also going to depend on how long you want the CD to be. Now, the second thing that you need to take into account when choosing a CD is whether or not the bank that offers it is FDIC insured. This is a non-negotiable. FDIC insurance means that you have U.S. government backing on your deposit up to $250,000. So your money is protected even if the bank somehow goes under. Now, three, are there junk fees? There's no monthly fees, no minimum balance requirements that are unrealistic. So if a CD hits all three of these, you know that it's worth your time. So that's the whole checklist. No need to overthink it. Now, remember that CDs is taxable income, full stop. Every year, your bank is going to send you a 1099 INT. It's very similar to high yield savings accounts. And it's just a document that says, hey, here's how much interest you earn. And that amount gets added on top of your regular income and taxed at your current rate. All right, so here's three options that you can pay attention to right now. Now, all of these three are FDIC insured, all three are beginner friendly, and all three are names that you can trust. We got Valley Bank, CIT Bank, and Barclays. Now, as you can see here, Valley Bank is offering 3.65% for 12-month CD. And the highlight of this one is a big bank, local feel. That's their slogan. That's kind of the vibe they're going for. The next one, we got CIT, which is also one that's been in business for the longest time. In fact, all of these three options have been in business for a very long time. And CIT is currently offering 3.75%. This is actually one of the highest ones. And it's also a no penalty CD, which is pretty good. We talked about the advantage of that. And it's also best if flexibility matters to you. And keep in mind, this is actually an 11-month CD. And then we also got Barclays at 3.5% for a 6 to 9 month term CD. Now, the advantage of this one of Barclays is that they offer zero minimum deposit. So you got to put something in there. So probably $1. You can start just with that. Okay, so as you can see here, this is a screenshot for what Valley Direct is offering. Also Barclays, and here we have the information from CIT. Okay, so now with that being said, the question that you may be asking yourself is, okay, so how do I choose among these three options? So I want to ask you, first of all, how long or how much are you starting with? If you're starting with less than $1,000, there's really two options from these three. And then you have Barclays, which you can start with as low as $1. However, of course, the interest rate is just a little bit lower at 3.5%. And now Valley Bank is offering a higher interest rate at 3.65, and you need $500 to start. Now, here's the thing. If you have more than $1,000, in my eyes, the winner of these three is CIT. And this is because CIT is not only giving you the flexibility of getting your money before the CD matures, but also they're giving you the chance of a higher interest rate at 3.65, or excuse me, 3.75%. At the end of the day, all of these three options are solid, and 0.01 or 0.02% is really not going to make you rich or make you broke. At the end of the day, as I mentioned previously, it's all about choosing one that you have trust, familiarity, and the one that gives you the warm and fuzzy feeling of confidence, right? So with that being said, here's your actual roadmap. Make sure that you just pick your bank today, whichever one of these is. And so click the link in the description to get started if you want to go ahead and open any one of these. Set a maturity date reminder, and when the CD matures, either withdraw, roll it over, or find a better rate. So with that being said, if you are ready to get started, let me know in the comments which one is for you. Do you have any other questions? Thank you so much for watching. And with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Peace.